You guys, we're going to get rolling, and we're going to get rolling with something that I've been wanting to get to for a couple days now. And I'm trying to focus more on, not more, but a little more intently on, new music coming out, new rock and roll, man. I'm actually trying to train my algorithm. If I just say the words out loud a lot of times on this, all of a sudden new music will show up on YouTube. So there we go. I said the words out loud. It's going to show up in the algorithm. But it's weird because I don't, leaving radio and, you're provided with the charts and things and, publications of new music. But other than that, like I really, outside of that world, I really have no idea like where to look for, new exciting fucking rock and roll, man. So, any sort of like sites or publications or YouTube channels or anything like that you're watching that you're fucking saying that is exposing you to new music as well, by all means, feel free to share. Today, gonna go with the song Nearly Daffodils from the band or artist English Teacher. I have no idea. I think this is just primarily a single. And apparently it's a heartbreak song. I don't know what kind of music we're going to be listening to. I have no idea. Now, if I just click a little bit, there's actually an article on Stereo Gum that calls it kind of a post-punkish band, an indie band from Leeds, England. So, all right, that's enough to go off of. Daffodils, English Teacher. Let's roll with a marathon. Cool stuff going on in here. There's some real dreamy influence sort of thing. I'm not sure how much I'm enjoying the whole package, but there's definitely a throwback sound. There's definitely a throwback sound to like 80s and early 90s indie rock and things like that. And it's just kind of one of those things where it's like it kind of, I don't want to say it never changes, like the indie rock vibe. But there's definitely like a throwback to 80s, early 90s indie pop rock, and it's fucking crazy. You live long enough, you see it come back. Displacing new growth and making everything ugly. Sometimes I want to make a home on it, to look between the wheels that I'm scared of being under. I started whistling in the mornings. I like to hear the birds sing. I'm going to try to pull the lyrics up here. I think we're getting into some fun little grooves. And when I said it wasn't really working for me up until that point, there's some cool things happening. But it's just, and I like a lot of weird off-kilter things as far as music goes, but I don't know, for some reason the whole package hadn't really jived with me, but when I played it that second time, I was starting to catch the groove a little bit and starting to get into it a little more. But I do want to find the lyrics to this because it's supposed to be a heartbreak song, so I feel like I have to look. And it doesn't sound like a heartbreak song. Was kind of the vibe, what I was trying to portray and get across, where that package of musical package, for lack of a better term, didn't really sound like a heartbreak song. So Nearly Daffodils. And then lyrics. Okay. Okay. Got him up. Let's continue, shall we? I will bring it up a little bit before that chunky grooviness, what it sounded like it was going to kick into. That's fun. I'm kind of curious. I'm really enjoying this now. I don't know about really enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it. But I'm curious, and I know nothing about this band. How much electronics is it? I don't. It's so weird now listening to like newer music, and you know what I'm used to listening to is people on instruments, and that's not necessarily the case anymore. Where there's so much music where there's electronic drums and this and that, and a lot of times you don't know if it's people you're listening to or not. So I'm just kind of curious. It sounds like a person drumming. Yeah, by the end, I mean, I appreciated that song way more than I did the first third or so. It was catchy. It was fun. I don't know how much I would gravitate towards it in real life, but I'm glad I listened to it. You know, that's the whole thing. Doing these reaction videos and trying to figure out what's, you know, the good new stuff, you know. See, I would hear this and be like, oh, that's good and that's catchy and that's different. And that's what I'm looking for, man, in my music. I want good and different and catchy. It might not hit me, but I can tell you it doesn't suck. That was some reaction I did. I think it was Dirty Loops. And that was one of the comments I made. Well, I can't say it doesn't. It sucks. Somebody made fun of that comment. Really, Smitty, that was your great fucking commentary? Sometimes it's all I got, man. You know? Meaning that I can hear the talent and I can hear the coolness in it, for lack of a better term. But I just don't know how much I would gravitate towards it in real life, you know? It was okay. What the hell? Everything